What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Cleveland Browns and the Chicago Bears. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First down 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Get your money up. And the money down.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
18, pioneer.
Working now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Chest 60. Chest.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Into a crowd, and intercepted. And the Browns, they're off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. Now, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3-and-out, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
No, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback, and you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
Complete right side. Burden has it. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second, and that playbook wide open.
24-yard line.
Throw left side finds Burden. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion.
Panther 60. Go.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard
line. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Pack. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick, 60 Buffalo, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 70 Ranger, ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Cup 19, ready.
Setting up to throw. He's going deep. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
79 Broncos. Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Pass play coming here. He's trying to go deep again. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears trim the lead to 1. Younghoe Koo on for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Bears tie this game 7-7.
Younghoe Koo is set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milroe. Buying some time left. He's running with it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Positive that effort. You didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Go play action here. It's Milroe. He rolls to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
It's taken in by Romadunze. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Browns 1st down.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Milroe with it on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Goes to the hurry-up offense here. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He's in trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Bears have it. Quick thinking and a great effort. As a bunch on that fumble return.
What do defenses preach all the time? Scoop and score, scoop and score, scoop and score. Well, that was an amazing scoop. It was nearly a score after a huge return on that fumble.
Hawk 7, check smash, check smash. Ready.
This play's a design run. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 12-yard line.
Running for the marker on 2nd. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Tag. Cowboy 80. Let go.
That's complete. Here's Thornton. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Extra point by Kiro is up and good. And the Bears take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
Younghoe Koo is set to kick off.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45, very nearly to midfield.
When you get contributions like that on your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First down throw here from Milroe. Chased out to his right. Dump off caught by his back. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Justin Madubuike making that stop.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
Short pass brought in. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's good for a Browns.
19 sight, 19 sight. Here we go, set.
A gain of 15.
Shotgun now for Milroe.
Browns first down.
And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Come on. Go.
Second and 10, Milroe to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. Ooh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on third down now. Gain is to the 27. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. Back to the Windy City in just a moment. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it.
Let's go now.
They'll be set up with third and only one. That one's out and cut on the right side. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. This is Trujillo to try to point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10.
Go. Six. Bronco switch. Bronco switch. 65. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Caught by his back. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Back to 50. Back to 50. Ready. 19 Tiger. Buffalo AC.
Pass play now. Forced out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half. You're just kind of waiting, right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that can go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
7, 8, pass or 11, 7 Pirates. 7.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, he lost the football. And the Browns pick it up. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return.
Hey, a normal old stop on 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from them literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
Taken in by Felton, left side. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Nice Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Motioning left is their running back. Milroe from the gun. Oh, tried forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 2-yard line.
Mustang 19. Go.
Throwing from his own end zone. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he will have this to up around about the 15-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's up the first.
You know, they really love that trade route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Pass play on 1st and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Check smash. Check smash. Ready.
Line up the design keeper. The ball is out! And this is going to be Browns football! Oh boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find those ball security culprits and they take advantage of them. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it. And they've done it on back-to-back drives.
And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. They're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Come on. Hey.
To the air, Milroe. Dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I think that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Let's go.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Now, Brock, things are dead even as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Chicago right after this. Maddox Trujillo on to handle this field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Kick by Trujillo is good. And they've taken back the lead.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll come out throwing. Flushed out of the pocket. They left him wide open. but it's complete. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be first down Bears.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Completed to his running back. What a hit, and the ball's loose. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Oh, close call there.
You know, Kate, there was a memory burns into my dad, high school coach's memory forever. And that was after winning the game, losing coach comes over and says, Mike, it's sometimes better to be lucky than good. No, my dad was good. In this case, the runner, he was lucky. He was lucky the sideline saved him as that ball bounces harmlessly out of the way. You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Ready? Cowboys, 79 Broncos. 19 Lions. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Warriors, 70. Ready?
He's going to throw again on second down. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his best way this game, but no results yet.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Eagles, 18, 5 here. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Go, Street. I got him. Go.
They'll throw, third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
A 9-yard gain on the play. It's now fourth down and 1.
70, Timberwolves. Hurt. Trap 60. Hurt. Let go.
They'll throw for it. And they get to him on fourth down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Here's Milroe, first and 10. Able to hit Patterson, complete. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
70 Timberwolves, 70 Lions. Ready,
Milroe now to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. Along the sideline inside the 25. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 23 on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at it, selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns will add to their lead at the end of the half. This is Trujillo trying to point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns make it a 10-point ball game.
Bears 14.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Dragon 6, 70 Lions. Mustang 19. Rig alert, Warrior 70.
Looking to throw. Gets everything he has under this one. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Let's go. 19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 60, trap 60. Buffalo 18. Go.
One final shot before the half. He's looking deep once again. He's got it deep downfield. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Set to kick off.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milroe. Connection made to the rookie from Iowa. A lot of mess on the move here. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
60 yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 7-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime. This is Trujillo to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns take a 3-possession lead.
31. Bears 14.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Return starts at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
65 catch, 60. Ready. Motion. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Here we go. Top back 7, Bronco 80. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now looking to throw. This is a heater going deep. That's complete inside the 35. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
First down, play action. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
You know, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
He's going to throw it again. This finds Smith. down quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Koo able to put it through. And the gap closes to 14 points.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Younghoe Koo is set to kick off.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's Milroe. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves.
The left side finds Burden. And he's brought down. They'll spot this one right at the 20. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Viking 18.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Travis Hunter reels in the pick. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming as a fan, as a defensive coordinator. I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Bears parlay the interception into points. Koo on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears cut the lead in half, it's down to 7.
Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returnable from the 1. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. Coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Throwing off the play fake. Looking for his back, but he will not find it. It's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. They cut up.
He goes down. The Bears got him. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down. Browns are lining up to punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He has it at the 33. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 42-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Warriors 70. 79 Broncos.
Here's a throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. Cool on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go, Robert.
The give now out of the shotgun. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Man in motion here. That's complete right side. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Trujillo jacks on the extra point. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 31.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Has this at the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. First call here coming from the shotgun.
18, 70, Timberwolves. Shot 60, shot 60.
They'll throw to start the drive. Brought in right side. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Fall forward, and I think you've got this 1st down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
Come on, come on. 6 the Eagles, 6 the Eagles.
Looking to throw here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 6.
19 tight, 19
And
tight.
the Bears
60
first down.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
60, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. On the move, headed right. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Another throw here on second down. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Goes to the hurry up here.
That's good for the Bears. First down.
18, pioneer.
First and 10 at the 48.
Throwing it again here. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
18, ready. Liking 8.
They are throwing it again. Complete out to the right side. And he hangs on to that football brought through a well-timed tackle. Nice game. They're down to the 36.
First and 10 at the 36.
Sticking to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Working quickly here.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now trail by just a point in the fourth. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
So now the Bears getting set. Big moment coming as they go for 2.
Two-point conversion.
And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Well, that right there really changes the complexion of this game. They take the lead on the conversion rather than playing for the tie.
You can just see my head up here in this booth, right? It's just shaking. I mean, the old-timers are looking at some of these decisions the new school guys are making and just wondering aloud, what are you thinking? And what they're thinking is what some of the data is telling them to do. And what I love, Kate, it now really puts the pressure on that other side to respond. Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this.
There he goes on the right side. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Browns take a fourth-quarter lead.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the fourth.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
This return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into a good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Back to pass on first and 10. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps the defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Headed out right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Ready? Dragon 6 pounds of cap 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Third and long for him here. Cut out left. And this one doesn't go far. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 18. Pioneer. Go.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He connects downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
19 tight. Let's go now.
Looking now from the gun. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. He got 2nd down.
Offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Taking a chance to the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now trail by just a point in the 4th.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Things going well so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. We put a receiver in motion left.
Ready.
To the air, Milrow. We've got a screen to the running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Offense to the line fast.
60.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. And he wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but they stopped him short. It's 4th down now.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Browns don't want to see this one go to overtime. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Quick throw, finds him out right. And they get the 1st down. This also moves him into range, Brock, for a potential game-winning field goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
19 Tigers.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
44-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Setting up to pass. Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalked up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he is to throw. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted! Nick Cross has it. And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead.
Kid, I know you've listened to me over the years, praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. But this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Fields this one at the 3. Showing a little burst so far. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
37-yard line.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
They look to throw it. Completes downfield to Felton. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Here he is to throw. Outside, this is into the hands of Felton. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
That's another Browns.
Back to throw. It's his running back. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available to them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down.
76, 70, watch him right here. Go, go, go.
The throw left side finds Birdie. And he's tackled for no gain. The Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Bears' 17-yard line.
Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. They're now 2nd and 10 from the 17.
Here we go, here we go.
They send a man in motion. Milroe from the gun. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout. Here comes the crowd swell. The home fans trying to will their defense to make the stop and save this win.
For the 2-point
60 Eagles,
conversion.
79 Broncos, 18 Rattler, 18 19 Lions. Mustang 19. Go.
From the gun, Milroe. Chased out to his right. And it's incomplete. The defense makes a stand, and they'll keep a 1-point lead with only seconds to play. With only a handful of seconds left, they have time for this and a single snap. And the Bears get this kick, and that spells the end of this ballgame. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down.
3, no, no. Ready, ready.
Sign quarterback run here. So the Bears come away with the win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
All of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just